Hello, Steve89. Well, I finally got my Castle Grayskull, the Origins one, and I also have some Super 7s, which I'm going to do some separate unboxings for. But I've got Prince Adam with the pink vest, Proportional Orko, Merman who actually looks like Merman, not a green stinkor, who I had first, Beastman who looks a little bit smooth, and pink Trapjaw. And now the castle. Castle Grayskull, fortress of mystery and power for He-Man and his foes. I noticed something when I saw this online. It's got one side, it's got the old He-Man, the old Castle Grayskull with the chubby bunny cheeks, and this one's got the actual, looks like this one. It's really weird, and it's actually, it's like the old one. But it's a beautiful piece of art. Now I've already cut this because I figured it was going to be a nightmare. I figured it'd be glued. It's not. It was just taped with 3 pieces of tape. It's a little tight. Oh. There she is. Castle Grayskull. I'm relieved. I thought it would be smaller. I'd heard some rumblings that it was smaller than the original, but it pretty much fits exactly in the box. There's no space. And a lot of the images kind of looked like a shiny plastic, but it's actually got a sort of matte texture. It's much better than I thought. Thank God. I thought I was going to have to repaint it. I think I will anyway, but this is fine on its own. And you have the White Sorceress and accessories, which are kind of a dark orange, and they have a kind of rubbery feel. The old plastic had a sort of brittle hard plastic. These are softer, which is good because every part of my original Castle Grayskull is broken. Throne, of course the floors, which are actually look like wood. That actually is brown like wood, and that isn't a piece of card or a sticker. And the elevator is built in. I don't know if you can see that. And the ladder is actually wide enough that the characters could actually walk on it. We have a computer and little floors that go up here, which actually look like wood. Brown, flagpole, sorceresses, staff. They're all grey. I thought they were going to be a different colour. They're the original colour. More floors and the computer. So got the computer. Bottom of the elevator. And oh, okay. Flag. And this one. Oh wow, I didn't know the flags were material. I thought they were just I guess they wouldn't be stickers like the old ones, but I didn't even think about it. More technology. And last but not least, the white sorceress. And it still has some stickers. Oh, mine's a little bit bent, a little bit marked. Oh, I didn't know she's got clear wings. And the instructions, which I'm fairly sure I don't need, but nice to have them anyway. Oh, there you have it. The Origins Castle Grayskull. I don't know if I'm ever going to get the Classics one. It's incredibly expensive. But I don't know, because my Castle Grayskull, all the parts are busted and it's not entirely complete. There's a couple of things missing. I was told it was complete and it wasn't, so I've always kind of resented that, and I thought maybe I'd get a second one, and I figured between the two of them I'd have a complete one and I could just sort of sit them together, sort of like a fortress where there'd sort of be four walls even though there'd be two faces. So I'm going to do that with this, I guess. But yep, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm impressed by the plastic. It looked hard and shiny in the photos, but it actually has more of a matte look that looks a little bit more like, I guess, brick or rock. It's got a nice finish. Oh well, I'm going to actually put it together and yeah. Thanks, bye. And now it's finished. All the stickers are in place, all the pieces are in place. Trapdoor works. The ladder actually fits in place there. Elevator works. I still don't know where that's supposed to go though. And Sorceress actually has a little foot stand thing so she doesn't fall over. And just to show you the difference between the old one and the new one, the colours. This is a very hard plastic, the original. This is more of a soft plastic. And the instructions are actually two, well, it folds over. Okay, let's see how the drawbridge works. I've got my combined power sword. Okay, not bad. And now we have the two together, the original and the Origins. Of course, the original is darker, it has a lot more paintwork, and the sculpture is a bit more, I don't know, it's got more dimension, the skull is like, comes out a lot, and then the top sort of recedes and things like this really stand out, whereas the newer one is a bit boxier, it's a bit flatter, like this barely stands out at all, the window barely stands out, but you get more volume on the inside. And of course the thing that sold me is that it has the back of the tower, whereas the original, it just had some weird little brickwork that just sort of ran down to the bottom and didn't really do anything. I wonder if they're going to bring out a Point Dread tower to go up here or not. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I'm definitely going to paint it and give it some weathering because it's really, it looks kind of flat because of the paintwork. I think if it had some shading around here and all that, it would make some of the features stand out a lot more. And you notice like the head, the top, is a lot bigger than this, it's a lot smaller, but it makes the face stand out more, so I don't know. And the Sorceress pretty much looks the same. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, I got the two He-Man, the original and the Super 7. I don't have the Origins ones yet. I think I'm going to get the Battle Armor ones, because I don't think you can top the Super 7 ones, so they didn't do battle Armor, so I'll have them. But there is more work on the paint on the door as well. So, yeah. I'm pretty happy with it, but I'm still going to do my own sort of custom to it. And just so you can see what I mean about volume, you can see how much wider the new one actually is. And I didn't think it would be. I thought it would be a lot smaller for some reason. I guess there's just negative people and haters were sort of complaining about it, making things up, because I'd heard that it was smaller, but it's really not. So the design element that I thought sort of let the original down was this back section here is just really flat, and it just sort of disappears off here, the brickwork, and then you just have this open tower on one side of tower, and then you had the point dread that went on top, and it made it look higher and bigger from the front, but just made it look more hollow from the back. And as you can see, it's really not a lot of volume, whereas that one's got a lot more. And it's also got the secret doorway, which I haven't actually discovered yet. And now, this is what it looks like when you put both of them together and turn them into one fortress. Fortunately, even though it's two-faced, the side walls, the other side, is different enough that it's not as obvious as you'd think. I love it. And last of all, the artwork on the back of the box. It's pretty good. It's got it's all figures, and it's almost like a little catalogue. It's got the names and everyone. Oh well, I'm gonna go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks. Bye.